Good morning. And another day, another unboxing, or I should probably say another week, another unboxing, because my previous unboxing was of the Xbox One X Gears 5 edition. And that was, I think, about 2 weeks ago now, getting on for. But those of you who follow me on Twitter may have seen that I was having a conversation with Grant from Stories for Games, and you should check out his channel because it's worth watching. And he asked me, would I be buying a Nintendo Switch Lite? And my response was something along the lines of, well, on the 20th, the day of release, I will probably need restraining. And today's the 20th. And my partner's at work, and my little boy's at school. So unfortunately, there's no one around here to restrain me. And I went into town. So you can guess what's coming next. And a little hint here, you might be able to guess the colour that I went for. So, as you can see, got a bag full of goodies. And got a case. Got a Switch Lite, got the teal one. And got Zelda, Link's Awakening, the remake. And if any of you have seen Digital Foundry, you'll see that this is a very good remake. I never played the original. Not a huge Zelda fan. My mate thinks I'm crazy because he thinks Zelda are some of the best games ever made. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but I'm looking forward to this. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for this. And apologies, the bin men are outside, so if you can hear that, that's what that is. But the case is a actual Nintendo branded case. I went for the white one. I was looking for a teal one, but they didn't have one. But I went for the white because I thought it's got teal and white, so that would work. So let's have a look at that. Well, comes with a screen protector. Instructions. And it's just a case. Looks okay. Got the Nintendo logo. I don't understand it's got the Nintendo logo upside down. Because when I open it, I hold it like that. So, don't know, that's the wrong way round for me. But it is what it is. And it's the, usual thing. Got some space for games. Little pocket to put some other stuff in. And the Switch goes in there. But it looks a bit tight, but we'll see. Anyway, that looks okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but it actually looks a little bit like one of the Nintendo DS cases that I had back in the day. But yeah, it'll do the job. I'm only going to use it for holding it in the house, really, or, not going to do much else with it. I might get a bigger one for travelling, but you're here for this. So let's get into this. And you will note when I unbox this, I actually did this once before and the SD card on my phone died, so I lost the footage. So you might see that there's already a screensaver on here. Sorry, a screen protector on here. Not screensaver, that's daft. But yeah, let's get it open. And first things first, I did it upside down, so let's try and not break that. And there you go. There's the teal Switch, you can see it. Before I get into that though, just wanted to say about the box. It's not a bad looking box, and the packaging is okay. But it's not on a par with the packaging on the Xbox One X. And all the Xboxes actually have got fantastic packaging, and it's really, really beautiful. If you saw my Xbox One X unboxing video, you'll know that I really appreciate the packaging on the Xbox these days. Microsoft won't like me saying this, but they've taken a leaf out of Apple's book. But anyway, as I say, let's get on with this. Don't know if you can see, it's actually quite small. And the colours look quite nice. It's in a bag at the moment, but let's get it open. And as you can see, that little mark there is a little blemish that was on the screen protector. So take no notice of that. It's not the screen itself. It's perfectly fine. And I think the colours are lovely. Thumbsticks feel okay. It's actually got a proper D-pad and it feels all right, actually. It's a bit spongy, but it feels okay. I would have preferred it to be a little bit bigger with my massive great thumbs, but it is what it is. Yeah. Everything feels okay. I'm going to have the same problem as with this as I had with the original Switch, in as much as I often find the way I hold it, I'm inadvertently pressing this button. When I was playing Zelda, I kept pressing this button all the time. It was causing no end of problems. But yeah, let's just compare it to the original Switch, size-wise. Let's have a look. So if I rest that on there, you can get some idea of the difference in size. It's not hugely smaller, if that makes sense. Not a lot smaller. But it's a kind of width of a Joy-Con smaller. So yeah, when you hold it in your hands, and I'll just put that one out of the way for the minute, it doesn't feel that much different. The major difference is it does feel, as you would expect, that your hands are closer together. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to feel much difference. What about the triggers and the thumbsticks and everything? Right, okay. So the shoulder buttons are more clicky, and the triggers feel almost identical. Shoulder buttons feel that? Hear that? It's more clicky. It's still clicky, but it's a little bit softer. You're not going to really notice it in day-to-day use. What about the buttons? These buttons are a bit more clicky, and you can actually, it's a bit more tactile, a bit more feedback. Yeah, these are much more spongy. But, you know, personal taste. I'm sure you'll get used to them. Thumbsticks. And I've got these stupid covers that I got free just to protect it because my boy plays it a lot. The thumbsticks on this one feel stiffer, and that could just be use that I've loosened these up on here. But yeah, they still feel okay. The home and turned it on. I was in the middle of setup when I discovered my original video had conked out. Yeah, it feels nice though. I like it, and I like the feel of it. It's got a very similar feel to the original. That kind of matte effect feel. And it's all over the console. But it feels nice. The connectors feel pretty much the same. Let's see, check the connector on the original. Feels almost identical. But yeah, I think that's going to feel nice to play. I'm going to enjoy that. I mean, I like the fact it's got a proper thumbstick as opposed, a proper D-pad as opposed to these buttons. And I understand, I've talked about this before, I understand the compromise they've had to make here, because obviously you might want to use these as individual controllers. Whereas on this one, it's dedicated just on here. It doesn't come off. But yeah, I do prefer that. What else can we say about it? Not a lot, really. I think it's going to depend on how it actually plays when you're using it. But yeah, it seems pretty nice. I think I'm going to enjoy it on the go. Obviously, you can't dock it. It's just got USB-C here. If you look on the bottom here, it's got USB-C and the little lugs. Oops, I'll show you. USB-C and the little lugs for docking it. These aren't really lugs here. There's no docking station. It can't be docked. It's only got basically a power lead with it. And I'll show you that in a minute. There's no kickstand. Obviously don't need it. Although I have seen a third party that allows you to stand it on there. So you could use it with a Pro controller if you use a third party stand. I've got the same problem with this as I had with the original, in as much as I find that especially this thumbstick feels in the wrong place. So maybe with a third party, you can get third party add-ons for this that allow you to change where your thumb is, so it moves your hand out slightly so it's a bit better for use. I'm hoping they'll do that for this as well. Haven't got any of those to show you at the moment because when I looked for some, they were out of stock. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I do like it. And I actually think I might use this more than the original one. Unless my boy has it, which I think he may grab it and make it his own. But we'll see. But what else comes in the box? You've got your little manual. Usual stuff. It says TV mode not applicable for Nintendo Switch Lite. And if you can see that. And it says tabletop mode not applicable to Nintendo Switch Lite. So there's no kickstand. And it shows you how to insert a micro SD card, which goes in there. So it's a different connector because obviously on this one, you've got the little flap like you have for the cartridges. But on the original, you've got, if I can get into the bloody thing, I hate this bloody kickstand. You've got the kickstand where, and the SD card sits under the kickstand. But yeah. So that's that. And what else comes in the box? As I say, not a lot. Just the power lead, USB-C power lead. And it's captive. It doesn't unplug. Which is a shame because, you know, it'd be nice to have different USB-C leads that you could take around with you and use different power supplies. But it is what it is. But yeah, that is the Nintendo Switch Lite. And yeah, very nice it is too. Even if it has got that little blemish from the bloody protector, which annoys me no end. I'm going to have to get a different one. Anyway, that's me done. I'm going to finish up now and go and grab myself this cup of tea in its nice teal cup to match the teal Switch. All right, I'm gone. I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye.